Hello, everybody. Some announcements today. As always, before we get started, I'm about to get in some ads here really soon because this thing that I'm doing in the beginning where I say all the time and I don't have any ads, I'm getting sick of it. So we're gonna get some ads up in here. Just did it again. Patreon, as always, you can donate as much as you can. Whether it's a smaller amount, a larger amount, anything helps. Anything helps us improve the quality of this, get more outreach, etc., etc. So please do that. And then, as always, looking for advertisers. I'm gonna try to get on some today or within the next few days and get some actual advertisers, but that option is still available for everyone who wants to do that. My guest today is a local rapper. I've been talking to a lot of people. This is the third podcast I've had in a row. Holy shit. And it's been a trip, but every single one of them has seemed to be in this kind of trap kind of rap style. I'm gonna listen to some of the stuff again just to refresh my memory, but pretty sure that's kind of the style he's going for. Really good stuff though. I when I was listening to it, it was pretty catchy. So without further ado, here's the episode. Hello everybody. You're watching /listening to the McAllister Hours. I am your host, Colin McAllister, as always. And today, I'm joined by yet another Des Moines, Iowa local rapper, DrakeyBands.
What's good, everybody? It's DrakeyBands. Live and direct.
We're like kind of live, but not live. So
Fact.
Usually it comes out 2 days afterwards.
Right.
We take a little break, we had out the break and all that, but I mean, in a sense, it's live. It's half live.
Yeah, you don't got like a radio?
No.
Working on a radio?
Well, like the live. I mean, I have thought about Twitch, doing maybe a Twitch stream or something, but I mean that would have to be like a whole segment. Usually we rappers are smoking and all that shit. My whole thing is I don't like to do that on camera, just in case I have someone who doesn't smoke, for them to feel comfortable and all that. Facts. So that's kind of my logic.
I just quit smoking recently,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to be an avid smoker all my life, really. But
so get into that. Why'd you decide to do that? If you don't mind me asking.
Just for basically self-improvement. I've been really hard on that.
Okay. Yeah. Just you just felt like it was impacting you negatively? Is that?
No, it's not really that. It's just I want to see what it's like without it. Really.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, more of that.
Yeah, it's good to be sober for a little bit. It's good to take a couple months where you're just you can even maybe smoke once a month, have that one night where you chill.
Especially if my funds aren't right and stuff like that. That's not what I want to focus on at the moment,
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. You don't want to you don't want to be spending ludicrous amounts of money on that. That's always been kind of it's kind of been an issue for me being more introverted. I like to.
Yeah. Well, it was getting bad for me, to the point where I was spending my last $5, $10.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
getting those nickel bags and all that.
That was for a long period of my time, for a short period of time in my life, just getting nickel bags all the time and shit like that. Damn. With my homies and shit.
Yeah. Damn. So fuck. What goes into your music and all that? Well, let me ask you first. DrakeyBands. I mean, obviously, your name's Drake. Is Band's your last name, or how's that? What's the whole origin behind that?
Shit, that was just I came up with that name. It's probably I wouldn't say it was right after high school, but it was right after I graduated.
Okay.
And I don't know, just trying to come up with a rap name. Drakey. Everybody had Y at the end of their name and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and then bands. I was making money in high school and after high school, so it just went together. And then I kept trying to change my name a lot of times after it, But people are stuck on DrakeyBands, so I just went back to DrakeyBands and stuck with it.
Well, fuck, you gotta stick with what other people stick to, you know.
Yeah.
Vibe with it, and all that. Fuck. Let's I had it pulled up. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. I don't know if I just closed out in a panic or whatever. But let's pull up some of your music here.
Thanks.
I listened to your stuff before, but I was kind of just refreshing before you got here.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's separate, isn't it? Or is it just the Y at the end?
Yeah.
Or wait, what the fuck?
It's Drake with a Y, then just bands. I mean, it don't matter if you put a space or not, it'll still pop up.
Oh, is it all caps? That's probably
Nah.
No?
Well, I mean, I don't think it matters, does it?
That's fucking... Okay, here we go. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck's going on. All right. It's called Down Bad Rap.
Yeah.
Boy 50.
Kind of reminiscent of Earl Sweatshirt.
Think so?
Kinda.
I never really listened to him, so
Oh, really?
yeah. I liked his like steez and shit or whatever, his swag, but that wasn't my lane of music at the time. At the time he was hot, it wasn't my lane. Yeah.
You're the one I thought I needed. I don't need anyone. You're the one I thought I needed. You're the one I thought I needed. You're the one. Look at you now. Look at you now. Look at you now. Look at you now.
Yeah, man. It's very it like reminds me kind of like that low grindy like Earl Sweatshirt kind of sound.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? What's grindy mean?
Like just like maybe like the tone of his voice. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
it's kind of it's really deep.
Yeah, like it's just like kind of like a
like that depth, darkness kind of.
Yeah, it's like a darkness type
Yeah,
of voice.
yeah.
Like yeah, I feel like you're just trying to get people to like it's. I don't know. I use my voice as like more of like a vibration in the instrument. Like if I because I can go high, low, you know, stuff like that. But really, the point of that song was like called "Down Bad Rap." I wasn't recording with mics or anything professional. I was actually recording with headphones.
Wow,
So
really?
like yeah, so like with headphones, you can't be like you gotta really work with it, you know. So if I get real close, I be real low, you know, with the headphones.
So are you one of those guys that like when you do a verse, you like do it all in one take, or do you cut it up, or?
I used to be that type of guy to always write and just lay a whole verse down because I always came up just a rapper at first, like more of just like a basic rapper. But I learned that I like it more when you punch in because it's kind of just it's easier. You can freestyle easier.
Yeah, no, I've heard that a lot. That's the common trend is like is easier to cut it up.
Yeah.
So like, who would this sounds kind of corny, but DrakeyBands, is Drake an inspiration for you at all, or like who?
Yeah, he's a GOAT for sure.
Damn,
He's a GOAT for sure. What you think about Drake?
that's a bold statement.
I mean, you probably listen to like a lot of music.
I
like,
do.
type of music and shit.
I'll give him credit. I'm not gonna say he's a terrible artist or anything. That fucking album, Nothing Was the Same. I think it was. That was a dope ass album.
Yeah, it's top 3 if not number 1.
Really, you think so?
Yeah.
Damn.
Cause I mean I'm an avid Drake listener, and look, like my freshman year in high school, Chief Keef was hot, and so was Drake. Drake dropped Nothing Was the Same in my sophomore year, and Take Care in my freshman year. So that basically makes.
What year did you graduate?
2016.
Ah.
Yeah, so it was just like my high school was just like a whole change of music, basically.
Damn.
Yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't call him the GOAT, but
That's how you man.
but no, I mean, no, he's good. I fuck with him every once in a while. You know,
You listen to his new album,
No,
demo tapes.
No, I didn't.
It's a real good one. I mean, like it's a good one. If you like Nothing Was the Same.
He puts out shit pretty frequently. Doesn't he? Or- I thought
Not
he was
really. I feel like he puts out shit to keep himself relevant. Yeah, he times it right.
See what you're saying. No, but I remember that album. He had a lot of great features, and that was when I was in high school and like kind of really, because I grew up in that more conservative minded environment. I didn't really listen to a lot of hip hop growing up. It wasn't until I was in high school that I really, had more of an outreach and like, just ability to get more music. And
What
I remember
was you
that.
listening to in high school?
Fuck, it would have been more like rock, classic rock. I grew up like
Facts.
really old school.
Yeah, my dad listens to like a lot of rock, so like I hear it all the time, and it's good music,
Oh,
if
yeah.
it's good music, I like it,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a like-minded trade and like a lot of artists and that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I remember that was like a really significant album. So Drake, like who else? Who else would you say is like?
My influences.
Yeah. Your influence.
I mean, like right now or coming up or just.
Well, like I guess like the last year when you've been working, like what's been like kind of ticking your brain.
Oh, okay, for the last year. That's a good question. Really nobody, myself, because like that's where I feel like I stick out. I just listen to all type, because especially for the last year, like I said, I've been listening to a lot of different type of music.
Mm-hmm.
So I just been listening to music that I like in general, and I guess subconsciously taking the good from what they have in their music and putting it in mine. But yeah, man, nobody really. I
So
can't say anybody.
So you're kind of branching out and kind of changing your style up. Is that what I'm gathering in your music?
My style has always been different, though. I never really was influenced by anybody. Like I just listened to I just listened to music I like, but it never influenced me to make that type of music. My music comes from the soul. Like I said, like, my doctor once asked me, he's like, "What do you do?" I was like, "I make music." He said, "What kind of music do you make?" I was like, or some shit like that. But I was just like, I try to make it as much as me as possible. That's really all I try to do.
So I mean, we're calling you a rapper, but I mean, I guess you're saying, would you not even consider yourself a hip hop artist?
No, not at all.
You're just like an artist in general. You're just like doing your own thing.
Exactly.
Wow. That I mean, shit. That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what everybody wants to do in a way. They want to. Maybe not
Facts.
everyone, but a lot of people. That's why I've always kind of wanted to do, but
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like my life, I don't have to like fake any of that. I can be a rapper and be a singer because my life, that is what it is. Like, if that makes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to. Yeah, I can do all those lanes because all those lanes are my life. Like, yeah.
So, do you have a lot of? Do you have any experience performing? Have you done any of that yet?
None.
Not yet.
Yeah, no.
So how long you been doing this then?
Shit, I've been rapping, making songs and shit since I was like in 8th grade.
Okay.
8th, 7th grade. I used to make music and send it to my group chats through iPhone and shit. So I'd be like, shout out to my friend and shit. Do a little cover. Like, I remember I did These Hoes Ain't Loyal. Like, can we cuss on this?
Yeah, go for it.
Like, I did a remix to that, sent it to my friends on the group chat. I did like a SpongeBob song. Then eventually, just been always, but music's always been a big part of my life. And then I started like joining the rap scene of Des Moines after I graduated high school. And then I had a little buzz, but other people were hot,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't want to necessarily team up with them to be hot,
I see.
So not doing that, my buzz went down, and that's about it. Yeah. It's
So
lost.
almost like in a like seclusion in a way. Maybe like is that a good way to describe it?
Yeah, because like they knew me personally too.
Mhm.
Those rappers that are hot, they knew me personally too. But it's just the point that I, wasn't, trying to I don't know. I guess I just did things differently, like, and it wasn't like I wasn't,
So who are some of those rappers, if you don't mind naming their names?
Shout out Cash Germ. Shout out Space. Shout out Shaka Davis. Shout out T.Y. Supreme. And that's about it. Like,
Okay. And are these all Des Moines locals?
Yeah.
Okay. So where'd you grow up, or have you grown up here in Des Moines, or?
Yeah, I was born and raised on the south side.
Okay.
Went to school, elementary school on the north side though.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
How's your experience been here living in Des Moines? I didn't grow up here. I actually moved here about 5-6 years ago. So I like to ask people this.
Facts. It's been dope. I watched this place grow. You know, like I grew with this place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like economically, this place is going up. Like here's soon, like this summer alone, you're gonna see like so many cars out, people out walking their dogs, people out everywhere you go. There's gonna be a lot of people, bro, this summer, and it was not always like this, you know. So
yeah. Well, it's really iffy, this coronavirus, but I really do hope that we still have time this summer for some events to come up. I have talked to people and they've said a lot of them have been shut down, unfortunately, but
yeah. I mean, well, regardless, people are still out, you know, just walking their dogs, and so even like just now, you go to like Grays Lake or something, a whole bunch of people, downtown, stuff like that.
Fuck yeah. Well, there's been like, private shindigs I've seen too, people having backyard parties, having DJs and like all that crazy shit, Fuck, I mean, the government can't stop it, man. People are getting together. It's fucking happening.
They really can't.
So shit, like, fuck, you're right. Did you get into that besides Drake? Like, who you said just you, so you just been...
well, I mean, you said that was just for the most recent year.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Like, who else, I guess, like, throughout your life, who's influenced
my life? I would have to say Lil Wayne first.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
fuck
bro.
Respect.
Greatest rapper alive and dead, I feel like.
You think he died?
The greatest rapper alive and dead. Nobody's better than
okay, so I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, Chris Brown. So I'm just gonna say what comes to my mind. Chris Brown, big influence. Not influence, but I liked his music a lot. Neo. Coming out, let's think of more. Bruh, like it just kind of it just kind of shows you how many artists really stood out, like, and just making.
That's kind of music in general, It's almost kind of I had Lil Babyface Swell. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's a local. He was here a couple days ago, and we were just talking about the rap game. It's a fucking dog eat dog world, man. Like it's everybody fighting for the winning. Everybody fighting for that top place.
Yeah,
it's pretty nuts.
I ain't in competition with nobody though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's kind of the thing. Like, there's definitely a distinction between artists who are like about the competition and who are about the craft. And the whole thing is like focusing on that competition is going to steer you in the opposite direction. You're going to be way more successful if you focus on your craft.
And it's going to steer you in a direction that's not your direction.
Exactly.
Especially when it comes to your craft, you're going to be influenced differently and make different shit. Like,
yeah, exactly. So when you're like working with beats and like doing music and all that shit, like, are you having people send you beats, or are you doing them yourself? How's that work?
Nah, I usually just do YouTube beats.
Okay.
I would like it if people send me beats, but I'm really picky, so.
No, I get that. I get that. You haven't like tried to outreach to any like producers, like start that kind of thing?
They don't fuck with me, bro.
They don't?
Nah, they don't fuck. I don't know why, like.
That's the biggest problem, you can't take people seriously like on the internet, So I hope this podcast helps.
But they know me, you feel me?
Oh, really?
They still don't fuck with me, yeah.
Damn.
I don't know, but whatever.
People be busy, man, it's...
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many years.
I mean, it's not always them,
No, yeah,
I'm
I
not
get
putting
that.
the blame on them. It's me. It's all the timing and everything. So
yeah, it's not even like to
nothing
bash
personal.
anyone.
Nothing personal, yeah.
Yeah, nothing personal, nothing to bash anyone. It's just life.
Facts.
But yeah, I can say like having previously focused my time on like music, it's really frustrating like, trying to get people to work together and like do all that kind of stuff. It's like really infuriating trying to get that all to work.
Yeah, but I'm always down. So if anybody's listening to this, I'm always down for any type of work.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm always down too, so fuck yeah.
What do you do?
I produce.
Nice, like make beats?
Yeah.
And record people?
Yeah, I do both.
Nice, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's like, I'm not like the best mixer master kind of guy. It's kind of
I only need like better than what I put out, and that's all I need. So.
Fuck, dude. We should definitely work together. I'm always looking for people.
Nice.
I'm going camping next weekend, and after that, I have like a whole week. I'm taking all this fucking time off the podcast because I've had enough. Not I've had enough, but I need a break. So that time, the free time I have, I'm probably gonna utilize that for a lot of that kind of shit. So.
For what?
Oh, like for music production, like trying to get people in here and like
that
make
free
some
time.
music. Yeah.
I thought you said you're going camping. Like,
no, so I'm going. Sorry,
okay,
so I'm going.
You got your like 2 businesses, podcasts, but then you still do.
Yeah, I still do music on the side.
Okay, so yeah, I get what you're saying now.
So it's kind of transitioned, yeah. Fuck, I'm kind of drawing a blank. Like I said, fuck, this is my third podcast
anything,
in a row.
Bro. I came here to spill the beans.
Chill. Yeah.
Spill the beans.
What's on your mind? Spill the beans.
Just self-improvement, really. But it's a lot to talk about, and it's kind of overwhelming for.
No, I'm actually I'm a huge proprietor in that too. Actually, I watch a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Jordan Peterson?
Nah.
You should look him up. He's really big on like kind of like your conquering your psyche and like really battling things in life and making yourself a better person. Listening to a lot of his stuff really helped me through my divorce. And yeah, just so what I guess not talk about me. You're the guest here. What have been some of your methods? You think you said you quit smoking? Like, what have been some of your methods for like having self-improvement and all that?
Really, I'm taking cold showers. Took one this morning.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I have heard that. So that's just to like alleviate your urges, or?
I feel like for me, it's for the nervous system.
Okay.
And blood flow, blood circulation. Because to me, it makes sense. So when it comes to like nervous system and blood circulation, and that's what everybody should want in life,
So that's like a time thing you do every day?
What do you mean by that?
Like, do you have like a routine where you do that every day? You take a cold shower?
I do it when I first wake up, and then after I work out at the end of the day. Like my last workout of the day, I take a cold shower, then get ready for bed.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you're exercising. What kind of exercise do you do?
I play basketball.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but after I get done playing basketball, I do like suicide runs. You know what suicides are?
Oh, is that where you go up and down the court?
Yeah, like you can go one spot, come back, and then farther, and then come back, and then farther, and then come back. Yeah. But what else I've been doing? I've been doing physical therapy too, like, cause I had shoulder surgery, so just trying to get better on that, really. And I've been eating better too to reduce inflammation. Yeah, that's a big thing that people should want to do: reduce inflammation, especially for athletes. Because inflammation, if you got all this inflammation in around your bones, it's hard to move them, and hard to. But if you don't, you're just pure bones and muscle.
So, were you an athlete in high school?
No, I didn't play a single sport.
Wow, really?
Yeah, man, it fucked me up like this my whole life. But, I tried out for the basketball team every year, didn't make it. I was too short in high school. Like I didn't start growing until like senior year.
Oh,
but
damn.
Other than that, I didn't play. I played sports in middle school. I played football all middle school.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm good at. I would say I'm decent at. I'm decent at like almost all sports. I can play them, So if I put my time into it, then. But I never got the chance to play in high school.
Fuck yeah. What are you eating? Like when you talk about dieting, what are you eating for a diet?
I try to eat what I can, like because I don't go grocery shopping often for myself. So sometimes I do. Sometimes when I do, I'll buy like just chicken breast, and I don't. And like what I do with my food, I try to eat most bland foods as possible. So like with my chicken breast, I'll just boil it.
Wow,
no
really?
Shit. Yeah, then mix it with like mixed vegetables sometimes, frozen mixed vegetables. Yeah, bro. I mean, like, it's not that hard really, because like the bland foods are just like you're just tasting what it is, So if you don't like it for what it is, then you don't like it, Like no.
You don't ever fuck with like spices or really?
Nah, bro. Yeah, nah.
Damn.
I ain't really. I guess like it's cause I've never really been that far in cooking, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but still, I'm not a picky eater at all.
Okay.
So I'd rather just have it with less ingredients, take it for what it is, and I know the biggest thing about what I've been my diet is just knowing what I put in my body. Yeah.
See, I worked food service for like 5.5 years.
What's that mean?
Like restaurants, like cooked and shit.
So like cooking.
What was that?
You was cooking.
Yeah. I mean, not like in a kitchen, but like I've been in that environment. I've cooking is like definitely a thing I do. So I guess it's different.
Are you still chefing it up?
Oh yeah,
day?
Fuck yeah!
I saw what you posted on Snapchat actually.
Yeah,
that shit look fire, and that's it look healthy too.
Hell yeah. Like I can relate to you when you say that thing. I love to do chicken, rice, beans, and corn. Yeah, mix it up. Maybe throw a little bit of cheese in there, which probably isn't the healthiest, but give it a little bit. You know, I think it's still better than what I'm used to doing. Is just like eating fast food all the fucking time.
Facts. Cut fast food out like that. Like if I need to cut something out, it's out, bro. Like there's no going back.
The biggest problem for me is like wanting to cook, like having the motivation to cook. For you, that's not a problem, obviously, because you're just boiling chicken and
or making some eggs. Vegetables, frying eggs.
But no, like that's always my thing. Like I'm like, fuck.
I mean, what do you got to do really, like, to prepare this cooking?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess the whole thing is like I try, keeping it clean.
Facts.
Really, the logic is it's unfounded. It's not. Actually great logic. It's just in my lazy state of mind.
When you cook, do you like put away leftovers, eat it the next day?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So that's always a big part of it. I always try to make like things that are big quantities, like pastas.
Facts. Like me, I just made ground turkey. Went and bought ground turkey, then made it. The only thing I put in it when I was on the pan was peppers, like. This is like Asian peppers, chili peppers, but grounded up peppers. I just threw them in there. It tastes fire. Yesterday I ate it with diced tomatoes, and I'm staying away from bread now. Oh yeah, bread's bad for you now.
Yeah, carbs are, and that's like that's my downfalls. I love carbs, but
it's just because like how the government like made bread now, like like they even the way they grow it. It goes down to all this there. They made it where it can grow for the money,
Yeah, that's always kind of been my thought about like gluten. Is I question how much of it is, are you allergic to the actual gluten, which has been something that we as a species have consumed for years, or is it because it's being fucked with by these pesticides and whatever we're spraying everywhere? Yeah. It's really interesting, but yeah, unless you're like really energetic and like doing a fuck ton of shit.
We should get back on the music though.
Like, sorry.
We're going a little off track.
Yeah, I'm going off track. So fuck. Like who you working? You're not really working with anyone. You're just doing your own fucking thing. What do you got coming up in the future?
In the future, I kind of quit music for now.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
So you've taken like a whole like sabbatical from that.
Yeah.
Just really taking some time to like improve and
improve myself, yeah.
Yeah.
And just trying to, because the last song I made, not really the last song I made, but one of the most recent songs I made, I caught myself capping, bruh. And I was like, I ain't finna do that, bruh. So I gotta stop. Like, I ain't living what I'm rapping, like, basically. So I was like, I don't wanna do that. So I just stopped. It wasn't like, yeah.
So you want to like be a better artist?
Yeah, I want to, and I want to, have my funds right. Be in a better mood. Being in a better mood will make you better music. Have my funds right to get into the studio too.
Yeah. I get that.
That's basically.
No, I mean, well, because you want to put up better content, obviously.
Facts. It's for my fans. Like, I figure it out. Like, I'm being selfish by not putting out good content because my fans, they see the potential in me,
Mm-hmm.
And if they're my fans, they like my music. And so I'm being selfish by not putting out content that they can play in their cars and to other people, you know.
It's an interesting way to look at it.
Facts.
So you have like a dedication to your fans to be putting out as much music as possible.
It's more of a dedication to my craft, you know. I want what I leave behind to be timeless, you know. And everything on my SoundCloud right now, like I said, that's when I quit music. But I looked at my SoundCloud, everything is perfect to be history now, because it's what it was in time of my life. And it's all still good content. If you look back, it's all still from the soul. And if you listen to the words, it's some real shit, like all of it, bro.
So I guess when these previous songs done, when you're getting personal, what are you talking about? What kind of stuff you talking about in your music?
Most of it is just emotions in general, and most of it's about girls. Yeah, I make most of my music for females, like specific females too. Yeah, like I have a song on there too. It's called "There Could Be Two," and I made that for a girl. I was just talking to my DMs. Never seen her in a day in my life, but I was like, she liked music though. She liked music, so I was like, I'll make you a song real quick. Fucking smoke some weed, made a song easy, and then posted that bitch because it was good. So I liked it. So it's fire.
Fuck yeah. That's a lot brimming out, I guess. Shit, you want to take a break here really quick?
Yeah.
And we can come back to it.
Facts.
All right, cool. We'll be right back, people. Hello, everybody. We're back.
What's good, everybody?
DrakeyBands.
Yeah.
We both agreed. We both happen to be in a kind of a weird state of mind.
Facts.
I had a podcast yesterday where I had more people in this apartment than I've ever had. Like,
wait, what'd you say?
So I had more people in this apartment than I've ever had since I moved here.
Yeah, you had a party.
Essentially, it was like we had 4 people total on the podcast, and there were 2 other people hanging out. So it was just like me being someone with like social anxiety. It's like really, it was really like an odd, like kind of shaken experience almost.
Yeah.
And I got work today. Fuck.
You do?
Yeah. I clean offices.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty chill. Where do you work?
I don't have a job right now. I'm still looking for employment.
Okay.
Yeah. They be bullshitting me, bro. Like, cause I got a bad resume. Yeah. So I'm trying to fix that resume. The next job I get, I gotta stick for it for like a year, at least, just to fix it. You know, give some more.
These are weird times, you know. Weird times to be like in that kind of situation. Because you know, I probably would have wanted to leave my job too, but. So we wanted to kind of talk more about your music. Like you said, you're kind of taking a standstill here, trying to chill out before you really get into more stuff. I mean, I don't know. Assuming you're on your path to, you know, bettering yourself, doing better. Assuming you reach that point, I assume you are planning on getting back into music at that point, or.
Yeah, I'm not planning on it.
Okay.
But it's a good way to express myself and push my agenda.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's it's a good thing to do. You know, really, like I said, take some time to step back, do all that. Have you performed at all? Oh no, we already said that. We're going in circles. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I really wish I was a little more prepared for this fucking
You're good,
thing.
you bro.
Oh god, we're doing this at noon.
Just look at me and whatever
comes to my mind.
Yeah. Ask me.
Okay, I don't know I don't know if this is something you're interested in talking about. What do you think about what's been going on in the last couple of weeks?
I feel like it's a good movement. It's a way to start, but I feel like people are not doing enough. You know, I feel like it all starts with yourself as a person. This goes into more deeper. Like if you listen to the song Michael Jackson, he says, "I'm starting with the man in the mirror," You know, and that's essentially what I'm doing.
It's an interesting way to look at it.
Yeah.
So I guess what do you mean by better? Like, I guess what,
Because I feel like there's a bigger enemy. Essentially, I think it's the devil, you know, and to take him down, like, he kind of wants this, like, all this, he wants everything to stir up, you know, like, he's just controlling this world and stuff like that, man. It's a lot, you know.
That's an interesting take. So, like,
Yeah.
I get. So you think that this force is affecting everyone? Do you think it's affecting a certain group of people? What's your take?
What if it affects everyone?
Okay.
Because we're not evolving. We're not. There's no peace. There's no, you know. So it definitely affects everyone.
I see. So what are some of your, if you don't mind me asking, what are some of your religious viewpoints? Like, what we were going to talk about this, but you're kind of getting into some of it.
Yeah, I believe in God. I believe with God we can move forward. And that's the best way I can say it.
No, yeah. I personally don't believe, but I have nothing against anyone that believes that. And yeah, this is an open platform.
Facts.
Whoever believes that, I hope that's all good and stuff. But yeah, I mean, crazy times, man.
Yeah,
crazy fucking times.
For sure that we can all agree on that. So
I think anyone can agree on that.
Exactly.
So
like, if you can agree on that, you just gotta, like, try to see what the real problem is and what the real solution is.
Exactly. You have to,
because we've been going in circles, even from now to back then.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been going in circles. Obviously, have not faced the real solution.
It's true. I'm really glad you said that, because I think there is, like, something with, like, the media circuit and, like, people, a certain way people process and gather information, and, like, kind of the thing I've been talking about lately is, like, education. I don't think people are educated enough. I think people are jumping in these crazy, you know.
Yeah, because they don't educate us. So if you don't search for it, you're just lost.
Yeah, exactly. So I really do agree. I really do hope that we get to that point. I will say
we're getting there, though.
I do. Yeah,
there's a lot of leaders stepping up.
Exactly. This is really, like, kind of a new age in a way.
Facts. Nobody's ever seen this. You know,
yeah.
so.
This much feedback from, like,
and this
a political standpoint.
This much this big of a battle of energy, good and bad.
Yeah, I can agree with that. There seems to be more and more people that are just fed up with everything, the entire system, and yeah. I think that's good for a change.
I feel like it's just the year of exposure, really. Everything's coming to exposure. It's been long enough, you know.
Yeah.
Technology came out when 2012, when I was a freshman, shit like that, and look where it's come and shit like that.
Yeah,
but it's a lot to talk about, you know. Like,
yeah, no, where we come in the last decade with technology and all that, it's fucking insane.
Yeah, bro.
Excuse me. How'd COVID affect you?
Not really. It didn't affect me really at all, because I don't get out the house much. So once everybody was complaining about what's it called,
yeah, COVID, yeah.
Yeah, staying in the house, I was already in the house. And, like, with the George Floyd situation, I was off social media the whole time.
Wow, really?
Yes. So I was just like, didn't even, yeah.
So are you still off social media then?
Yeah. I just recently deleted the Instagram app, but I have to have Snapchat to stay in contact with some people that just link up with them. But I don't watch nobody's stories, and stay off Twitter and shit like that. Yeah. Wow.
So, like, when you're not doing music, what are you doing with the rest of your time then?
Well, I haven't been doing music at all.
Oh yeah. So I mean, so I guess, so you're working out, you're doing that. What else are you doing?
I'm just self-improving and really just been doing things like reading, working out. I guess I don't really know what I've been doing, but I've been filling my schedule. I've been busy all day, every day. for like the past like 2 weeks now.
Damn.
Almost 2 weeks probably.
Fuck. I mean, it's really the important thing, especially in these times, is like just keep busy. Keep rocking with it, keep vibing with it. Keep doing what you can, all that. This has been some pretty good content. I think this is a pretty good place to end it. Well, do you have anything else to mention, to shout out before we take off here?
No, not really. Just check out my SoundCloud, DrakeyBands. Yeah, listen to all of it, bruh. Listen to listen to it with headphones.
Fuck yeah. All right, everybody. You've been listening. You've been watching. Hope you're all chilling out, hanging out while we are here with DrakeyBands. It's been a good fucking time. Hope to have you back, man. Stay tuned in a couple days. We're going to have JizzRag, new guest, along with returning guest, T Wavy, and Gash Addict. There's some characters. It's going to be an interesting episode. So check that one out in a couple days. Besides that, keep it real, y'all. Keep sane. Keep trying. I really hope we can talk, on a different episode more about kind of your motivational shit. That'd be really dope. So yeah, everybody stay motivated. Keep doing all that. And yeah. Have a good night, everybody.